Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we will take a deep dive into the life and achievements of one of the most brilliant and influential scientists of all time, Sir Isaac Newton. In this video, we will explore his humble beginnings, his groundbreaking discoveries, and his lasting legacy. Isaac Newton was born on January 4, 1643, in Woolsainthorpe, England. His father, also named Isaac, had passed away just 3 months before his birth, leaving his mother, Hannah Ayscough, to raise him on her own. Here are a few facts about Isaac Newton's appearance. Newton had long, curly hair that he often wore tied back in a ponytail. He had a distinctive, prominent nose that was often the subject of caricatures. Newton had a cleft chin, which is visible in some of the portraits that were made of him. He had a high forehead and a long face, which some people have described as looking somewhat severe or intense. Newton's eyes were said to be very bright and piercing, and he was known for his intense gaze. Overall, while there are not many details available about Isaac Newton's appearance, the portraits that do exist suggest that he was a man of average height and build, with a distinctive nose and a long, somewhat severe face. However, it is important to remember that Newton's true legacy lies not in his appearance, but in his groundbreaking contributions to science and mathematics. As a child, Isaac was quiet and introspective, but he showed remarkable intelligence and curiosity. He attended the King's School in Grantham, where he excelled in mathematics and science. In 1661, he entered Trinity College, Cambridge, where he studied mathematics and natural philosophy. It was at Cambridge that Isaac began to make his groundbreaking discoveries. In 1665, he developed the laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation, which explained how objects move and interact with each other. He also invented calculus, a new branch of mathematics that allowed him to solve complex problems in physics and astronomy. Isaac's discoveries were documented in his landmark book, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, which was published in 1687. This book laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy and is considered one of the most important scientific works ever written. Isaac's work had a profound impact on the scientific community, and he was hailed as a genius in his own time. He was knighted by Queen Anne in 1705 and served as president of the Royal Society from 1703 to 1727. However, Isaac's interests were not limited to science and mathematics. He was also deeply interested in theology and spent much of his life studying the Bible and writing about his religious beliefs. In fact, he believed that his scientific discoveries were evidence of God's existence and the perfection of the universe. Isaac was known for his solitary nature and his eccentricities. He never married or had children and lived a largely reclusive life. However, he did have close friendships with several fellow scientists, including Edmund Halley and Robert Hooke. One of the most interesting aspects of Isaac Newton's biography is the context in which he lived and worked. He was born in a time of great scientific and intellectual upheaval, when new ideas and discoveries were challenging long-held beliefs and traditions. One of the key figures in this intellectual revolution was Galileo Galilei, who had made groundbreaking discoveries in astronomy and physics in the early 17th century. Galileo's work had challenged the geocentric model of the universe, which held that the Earth was at the center of the universe and all other celestial bodies revolved around it. Galileo's observations and experiments showed that the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus, in which the Sun was at the center of the universe, was more accurate. Isaac Newton's discoveries built upon the work of Galileo and other scientists of his time. He developed the laws of motion, which explained how objects move and interact with each other, and the law of universal gravitation, which described the force that attracts objects to each other. These discoveries revolutionized our understanding of the universe and laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy. Another interesting aspect of Isaac Newton's biography is his personal life. As I mentioned earlier, he was known for his solitary nature and his eccentricities. He was also deeply religious and spent much of his life studying the Bible and writing about his religious beliefs. In fact, he believed that his scientific discoveries were evidence of God's existence and the perfection of the universe. Despite his personal quirks, Isaac Newton was highly respected in the scientific community of his time. Another interesting aspect of Isaac Newton's biography is his impact on the study of optics. Isaac Newton was fascinated by the nature of light and the way it interacted with matter. He conducted numerous experiments on the properties of light and discovered that it could be separated into its component colors using a prism. He also developed a new theory of color that challenged the prevailing view that colors were inherent properties of objects. Newton's work on optics laid the foundation for the development of modern optics and the study of electromagnetism. His discovery that white light is made up of a spectrum of colors led to the development of the color wheel and the understanding of how colors can be combined to create new colors. His work on the nature of light and its interaction with matter also paved the way for the development of modern technologies such as lasers and fiber optics. In addition to his work on optics, Isaac Newton also made significant contributions to the study of astronomy. He developed the laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation, which explained how objects move and interact with each other. These discoveries revolutionized our understanding of the universe and laid the foundation for modern astronomy. Despite his many achievements, Isaac Newton was a complex and enigmatic figure. He was known for his solitary nature and his eccentricities, and he struggled with mental health issues throughout his life. He also had a contentious personality and was involved in several scientific controversies, including a famous dispute with Robert Hooke over the nature of light. In conclusion, Isaac Newton's biography is a fascinating story of scientific achievement and intellectual curiosity. His discoveries in optics, astronomy, and mathematics revolutionized our understanding of the universe and laid the foundation for modern science and technology. His unique personality and approach to science continue to inspire and influence scientists and thinkers today. Another interesting aspect of Isaac Newton's biography is his contributions to the development of the modern scientific method. Isaac Newton's emphasis on empirical observation and experimentation helped to establish the scientific method as the primary means of investigating the natural world. He believed that scientific knowledge should be based on observation and experimentation rather than relying solely on reasoning and speculation. This approach helped to create a more rigorous and systematic approach to scientific inquiry and laid the foundation for modern science. Newton's emphasis on empirical observation and experimentation also led to a greater emphasis on accuracy and precision in scientific measurement. He developed new instruments and techniques for measuring time, distance, and other physical quantities with greater accuracy than had been possible before. This focus on precision and accuracy has been a hallmark of modern scientific research and has allowed scientists to make increasingly precise and accurate measurements of the natural world. In addition to his contributions to the development of the scientific method, Isaac Newton was also a prolific writer and scholar. He wrote extensively on a wide range of topics, including mathematics, physics, optics, alchemy, and theology. His scientific writings, in particular, are noted for their clarity, rigor, and elegance. Despite his many achievements, Isaac Newton was also a complex and flawed figure. In conclusion, Sir Isaac Newton's biography is a story of incredible scientific achievement and intellectual curiosity. His discoveries revolutionized our understanding of the universe and laid the foundation for modern physics and astronomy. Despite his personal quirks and reclusive nature, he left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and influence scientists and thinkers today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.